Tax season is over and most of us are beyond ready to put that process behind us. But now is the perfect opportunity to review our filings to help improve our financial wellness, especially when it comes to retirement. Schoolsfirst Federal Credit Union is joining us to talk about the connection between annual taxes and retirement planning. Let's welcome Robert Vargas with Schoolsfirst Federal Credit Union. Hi, Robert.
Hi, Desiree. Thank you for having me.
Happy to have you on. Tax time, it's over, but what do people need to consider?
Don't worry, I'm not saying that you have to do anything with the tax filing themselves, but it is a great time to take into consideration the adjustments that you need to be making and reviewing your retirement planning strategy.
Okay.
Retirement planning isn't a one and done process, right? We want to make sure that we're readjusting during many of life's milestones, like when you're having a baby, or when you are getting married, or if you get a pay increase as well. Times like that.
Okay, important to know. What kinds of things should we also be thinking about in addition to that?
Yeah, of course. So whether you get a tax refund or you end up paying in taxes, there's adjustments that can be made on both ends. If you get a tax refund, a large refund may seem good at the time, right? But that just means that you're paying more throughout the year. So that tax refund is just money getting back to you.
Oh, and we like getting money back to us. That's always a win-win. And if you are receiving a large refund, what changes should we be making?
Yeah, so consider making adjustments to your withholdings. So when you get a larger paycheck, then at that point, you can consider putting some money aside, or maybe even all of it, into a retirement savings plan. Another consideration is starting a savings account, emergency savings account, right? We never know what can happen in life, and especially during retirement, it's important to have a emergency savings account.
All right, and if you're someone who owes more in taxes, what are some things to consider?
Yeah, that's not always fun, right?
Yeah.
But definitely, right now, unfortunately, we can't really do much adjustments to it, but we can prepare for next year. And there are things that you can do to reduce your tax liability. For example, putting money into a tax-deferred 401k pre-tax plan. Your taxable income will be calculated, subtracting those contributions into the plan. But we always recommend speaking to your tax advisor just to make sure that this is an option for you.
And do you have any more tips for us?
Yeah, retirement planning can seem overwhelming. It really can be, but it doesn't have to be. What we recommend is speaking to a financial advisor, right? That way they can analyze your specific situation. And if you don't have a retirement plan, starting small, building from there. You may also have free access for retirement planning at your financial institution. And we also recommend and encourage to go on our website at schoolsfirstfcu.org for other financial wellness tips and retirement planning tips as well.
All right, and I mean, I'm someone, when I hear retirement, that seems so far away from me, but is it good for people at any age to start their retirement planning?
Oh, if you're young, or even if you're older, at any point, if you haven't started, please start. That's all I can ask.
Yeah, it's beneficial to do it, especially in the long run, creating that savings.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me, Desiree.
You bet. And you can visit one of the many Schoolsfirst Federal Credit Union branch locations. As seen on the screen, they have over 70 locations, so there's many to go and check out. And as always, you can find out more by going to schoolsfirstfcu.org.